Yo, welcome back. We're listening to the Future Sports Talk Radio. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. It's your boy King Hulie on the mic, and you know the vibes. You know who I'm with. Fortunately, no White Mike this week. He's working nights. Sucks because I missed that dude, and we need another trivia show soon. But my A1 from day one is here. Hollowpoint. What's up, my boy?
What up, man? What's going on? Man.
Back in the saddle, as you would say.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Back in the saddle. You know how I go.
Yeah. How's everything been, bro?
Great, man. Actually, blessed, man. I'm feeling better. I was a little down on under the weather a little bit. I'm on the mend now. I'm on the
that's good.
The good side of it, you know.
That's good to hear.
But,
all right.
You know, I'm blessed and highly favored.
There you go. That
yep.
Makes a lot of sense.
Everything's good. Yep.
That's good. And of course, the rookie, the kid, Horace Jr. back in the room.
That's right.
What's up, man? Good to be here, man. You know what? Normally this time of year, I'm really kind of tuned out. I ain't really paying attention to too much, nothing for real, because my team's normally gone. The girls basketball here or there, but the girls basketball, college is hype. The boys, my alma mater, they in there in the Final Four, you know. So like it's some good, some really good talking points going on, man. And I'm enjoying the sports world right now. Baseball just kicked off, man. Man, it's just some good stuff. NBA playoffs coming. Like it's a good time for sports talk.
It's a great time for sports. Absolutely. Like you said, you mentioned, like it's the most wonderful time of the year, in my opinion. Opening day was this week, so you know, of course, we're gonna talk about that stuff in this episode for sure. But yeah, hell yeah, I'm glad you're excited about it, man. That's what's up. And I'm assuming you talk about Alabama being excited because they're in the Final Four and whatnot.
Yes, sir. Kind of Cinderella, not really, you know.
I call it Cinderella.
You know,
they just beat my team. They beat my team. Okay, like Duke beat Houston. And I was like, okay, well, you know, Houston was my pick to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But then as soon as like North Carolina State won, I found out they won. I was like, man, we in trouble.
Dang, bro. But they got a real David Goliath type situation going on right here. Like the boys up against them boys up against it. Hey, as much as I love them boys and I bleed it, I do. But
that's all I'm gonna say is I thought Illinois had a chance, and I went to the bathroom and they didn't.
Bro. Okay, hey, all right. We're gonna talk about that stuff in a minute, all right. But right now, of course, because we're gonna talk about the Final Four, the preview that's coming up. We're gonna talk about the Major League Baseball season's coming up. We're gonna give some predictions on there on who we think is gonna win these divisions. Might even sneak into the playoffs. I don't know. Hollowpoint was like, nah, at first, but I don't know. Might do it. And then we get, you know, of course, like the NBA news, like he said, NBA's so fire right now. So this is the point of the show why I headed over to Hollowpoint. He lets you know where to find us on the social. So Hollowpoint, what do you think?
Thanks a lot there, Hulie, and thanks to everybody for joining us for once another week of the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. As always, you can catch us if you catch us on our socials. We have a Facebook group. We have a Facebook page at Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. You can also find us on Instagram. You can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter. And you can also find us on TikTok, all Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. You want to send us a private message, let us know how great we are, how much we suck. Either way, hit us up. We always answer. Check us out there. If you want to check out any of our previous podcasts, go to anywhere you listen to your podcast, whether it be Apple, whether it be Google, anywhere where you stream, Spotify, everywhere. You'll find us on there. Hit us in the search bar, Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Hit us up. Let us know how we did. All right. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube. Go to YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit us up. Support your boys. And once again, once our site is back up and running, it's at www.truthbetoldsportspodcast.com. Back to you, Hulie.
Man, I'm working on it, bro. Like I've just been moving, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know,
Yeah, it's all good.
I got it. It's gonna come up. And also, and you talked about that. We do reply. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just beware. We match energy.
Very much so.
We match energy here, so you be careful what you say to us. You know what I mean?
Make sure your sensitivity level matches your comments.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you better talk to us nice. Is all I'm saying. But you guys ready to get in the show?
Let's get it.
We were talking about before we cut this off. We were talking about the UConn game, man. In who was it? Illinois. They ran about the gym. It was tight in the first half, but then 30. How do you let 30 nothing run?
Straight points. 30
How does that happen?
1 for 19. How it happened?
I'm just saying.
19 straight missed shots.
It was, all I know is it was 21-21.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the bathroom and I got me a drink, and I maybe scrolled one too many times on social media, and I came back.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, UConn was up 20, and I'm like, God, you know, and I'm looking like, what happened? Like, who did this? And they just kept scoring. It was like, throw in the towel, man. What are you
doing?
Throw in the towel. So
throw in the towel.
Yeah, man, because you just don't take that kind of beating in a tournament style game where you're supposed to be. Not necessarily. We knew they weren't favored to win. Everybody still thinks this is the UConn Invitational anyway. But if you ain't putting up a fight, that's not putting up a fight, man. That's not putting up a fight.
That's wild.
They like the boa constrictor,
bro.
You know.
Yes.
They kind of start at your feet. You know,
they let you go slowly.
Yeah, next thing you know, you dead on your neck. You're dead. You know, you have to hit shots. You have to hit shots. Like
you got to rebound.
Yep.
Rebound.
They lost 3 games this year, and you look at the stats of those games, and the teams, those 3 games, they got shot out the gym. Like they straight up just got shot out the gym because they have my guy Clegan, the center. He's a monster, man. He's a, you know, we've played some great centers. Alabama's played some really good big men. They just played against 2. Clemson had 2 of them. You know, North Carolina had arguably top 3 one in the country. You know, you know, so they used to playing big men. But what separates this guy is his defense and his rebounding. Like he's the lead at the rim. He makes it very difficult for you to lay up the ball. And they surround him with lethal shooters, you know. You know, I don't know how Alabama stops them from scoring 90 points. But the crazy thing about Alabama is they can score 90 points. You know, they have been the top scoring team in the country all year. They're the number 1 shooting team in the country. They have that type of offense to be able to do it. But, you know, that's, you know, to predict a team to do that would be, you know, kind of crazy. But, you know, I'm that kind of crazy. You know,
real quick.
I got to have faith.
Real quick. I don't think anybody asked you how Alabama's going to do against. I think you just.
We ain't got to that part yet.
Yeah, we didn't even make it that far yet.
We didn't make it that far yet, but you're so excited to talk about Alabama.
I know.
It's only so unbiased.
No, talk your trash. Look, anytime we have a rule. If your team does something they never did before, talk your stuff.
Shit.
Talk
your stuff.
Ever.
Have your parade.
Might not ever do it again.
I mean, just don't let them go 30-0. That's all it is. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just like after that, you got to fight. Like we got to fight. We got to call timeout and say, look, give me your best 2, and we'll go 2-on-2.
Even Alabama players after the game, they were like, they went on a 30-0 run. What the hell?
No, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. I'm getting
a layup in there.
Bro, I'm going out with a technical or something. Like I'm not going to be a part of this game. We get blown out because we can't hit a shot.
We know the world want to see Purdue against UConn. We know what the world wants.
No, see, that's not what the world. No one wants to see Purdue. No.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's kick into these Final Four predictions. All right, because in the Final Four, you have UConn, and then you have Alabama, right? And then you have Purdue going up against North Carolina State. I don't know. Would you consider them a Cinderella at this point?
Yes and no. I wouldn't say Cinderella, but I think they got hot at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
But they played a tough conference. They did win the NCAA. They did win the ACC tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And ACC is historically tough.
Tough. Yeah.
So when you come out of there, you battle tested. So I just once you get further, the further on you get in the tournament, you're tested at that point. I don't really like the term Cinderellas. That indicates that you're lucky.
Yeah.
And the way they beating teams, that's not luck. Like they're rebounding, they're playing solid defense, they're hitting timely shots. They're a good team. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a good game. The good thing for Purdue is they're playing the way they should be playing when they have a big monster at the center like they have. So good on them for playing the way they should be playing.
Right.
But UConn is who I think UConn is, no slight on Alabama, but I think UConn's super tough, man. And they play, everybody knows their role. And so it's hard to beat a team that's hitting shots and no one's trying to upstage anybody. And it's just like they're all on a string on both sides. It's like everybody's moving the ball around, everybody, in sync, everybody's on the same tune. So it's just like jazz. All
right. So I have a couple questions. And we can stick with the underdogs. So we can assume if whatever UConn meets Purdue in the finals, right? That's the one. That's what the one people see. But how does Alabama beat UConn? What's it going to take for Alabama to beat UConn?
They have to start early. They have to limit the amount of turnovers, and they definitely have to limit their second chance shots.
Okay.
So they have to limit them to one shot per possession, and they have to make the thing about Alabama is they were an up tempo type team, but the problem with having an up tempo type team is a lot of turnovers come with that. So they need to do a better job of controlling. They can control the pace of the game and control the rebounds. I think they got a shot.
Gotcha. Horace, what you think?
Yeah, man. So they're gonna have to make them run. They're gonna have to run. That's what Alabama's good at. They don't mind taking a game up to 70, 80. Most college games don't go like that. But all Alabama games are like that almost. Like they don't mind hitting the NBA score. Like that's what they do. That's gonna be their only chance. They can't because UConn is great to the point where they can control pace. Like they'll run, they'll slow it down, they'll do whatever they need to do. But if we let them slow it down, we have no chance. I read a stat. What is out of their last 13 games, they beat teams by over 10 points 10 times. Like they like beating the hell out of people. They ain't just beating them; they beating the hell out of people. So like it's a tall task. It's gonna take a little off night. If we're gonna be real, it's gonna take an off night with UConn. But I will say this. In this tournament, in particular, upsets have happened.
Yes, they have.
So they can be beat, but it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough, man.
Gotcha.
I agree.
All right, so let's flip it around. Okay, for Purdue versus North Carolina State, what's it gonna take for North Carolina State to beat Purdue? I'm just start with you, Horace.
It's only one way. It's only one way. Big boy. DJ, NC State, he's gonna have to go with the other big boy because I've seen some disturbing stats to the point, and these stats have me to the point where I don't think NC State has a chance unless they call this game fair. The big Edie, the boy for Purdue, he hasn't fouled out but once this year. He's only had over 3 fouls once this year. He's only had one. He had 1 foul the last game. And if anybody's watched Purdue play, they're very physical, especially in the paint. So for him to have no fouls called on him. Basically, as tough as he plays defense is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
So DJ, he's gonna have to change that. I think he has the talent to do that. I think he's a tough kid. I think I love his story. I love his story. I think if he doesn't make it in the NBA, like Shannon Sharp said, he should definitely try to make it in the NFL as a left tackle. Because he has good feet and he has that type of size, man. It's gonna be all on the big guy. And I seen him gas out last game, so that does worry me a little bit. But if he keeps his energy up, I think NC State has a chance. But it's gonna have to go through the big guy. It's gonna have to go through the big guy.
Gotcha. Hollowpoint.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it. But if there is a way, they have to hit shots. A lot of times they rely on being physical and like mucking it up in the paint, but they don't have that advantage against Purdue. And not only what big dude does is he allows for his like 4s and 3s to get in there and also get rebounds too, because he sucks up a lot of the air in there. So he allows for rebounding for his team, not only for him but for the rest. So I think they have to hit shots. I think North Carolina State has to hit, shots early, and then again limit the turnovers is big. It's just super big, and they're rebounding. Other than if they can't do that, it's gonna be tough sledding, man. Like, they played well so far, but like I said, the turnovers are the biggest thing. Because a lot of times, from what I've been watching, a lot of these teams don't really. It's like a lot of Russell Westbrooks out there, just like on to the next one. They don't really value the ball so much.
Yes.
So I think it's a lot of that. Take care of the ball more.
Yeah. All right. And then as we record next week, I think it'll be the national championship game because the Final Four takes place this weekend. Who makes it and who wins?
UConn Purdue will make it. UConn Purdue will make it. I think if the matchups were anything different, like Alabama has a chance. I'm not saying they don't, but UConn has been so impressive this whole tournament. Being not even the games haven't been close. Am I right?
Right.
Like none of them.
No,
none of them have been close, and so they played so well that I cannot see them not being in the final game again. Which is weird because they were there last year, and you were like, "Who?" And like that whole team, and then they back with a whole new team, and it's like, "Who?" And then Purdue, same thing. Well, Purdue got knocked out in the first round last year.
They did, and I think they were the number 1 overall seed too, right?
I don't remember. I know they were high.
Yeah,
but I think them coming back and showing us a little grit. I think it's going to be. I think as we get them too, of course, with UConn pulling it out, because I just don't see them losing. They are tough, man. I don't want to give them that credit, but yeah, they are tough.
All right, Horace, who's going to make the national championship game?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Gotta do it. I'm going to Alabama, Purdue.
There you go. Hey, talk your shit, bro.
I'm going to go
talk
Alabama,
your
Purdue.
Shit.
One of the biggest upsets. I'm predicting one of the biggest upsets in sports in a while, because that's what it's going to take, because UConn is like that. It's like that. It's like that, bro. I've been watching videos and breaking down. I watched every bounce of the ball of their last game. And I was just like, oh my God. but like my boy said, Illinois was in that game. Bro. Illinois was in that game.
It was 21-21.
They were there. They missed during that little run they had, bro. They missed 5 layups, like point blank, like point blank. Like they literally lost their mind, bro. Like I'm watching the game, like whoa, because my boy, you got to give UConn credit though. It was because my boy was roaming. He was roaming, and he was throwing them off. But they can be beat. But I will say, even if Alabama does upset UConn, I'm going to give Purdue we'll have a bigger problem with Purdue than we do with UConn, because the big guy. Like we don't even have We're long, like we're everybody, you know, we got 6, 7, 6 guys, you know, but that dude is 7, you know, and he's just like nobody's calling him on fouls or nothing, bro. Like I don't see Purdue losing. I think Purdue will give UConn problems. I think UConn will give Purdue problems. So I'm gonna go Purdue to win the Natty.
There you go. Okay, man. So these games are next Monday. Let's see. Yeah. Make sure you guys comment below. Comment in the comments. Let us know who you think is gonna win the Final Four, and who's gonna be the national championship. Who's gonna win it? So make sure you do that for it. So hey, it's a great time of the year. I'm one of my favorite times of the year. You know why? Hollowpoint.
Because it's baseball season. Baseball season.
Yeah, like you
opening week. Opening week. It's opening week. Tip your caps.
Normally, you know what I'm saying? I will be through the moon, excited and jumping on my chair and yelling 28s on the way. But I'm gonna hold it down a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit this year. So far, the Yankees look really tough. We just swept the Houston Astros, those fucking cheaters. Just beat them. Juan Soto. Hey, I'm not letting it go. I told you when I let that go. When everybody from that team leave that team. If he's still on that team,
I think Altuve is the only one left, right? And the third,
still, and Bregman's still on that team too, right? Yeah,
the third baseman Bregman.
Yeah. So until they leave, he's gonna catch all his hell. He's gonna catch all his hell. I was so excited, bro.
Trash can beat us.
The trash can beat us. I think it was the same night Duke beat Houston. The Yankees beat them, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna troll them on my social media by playing what was it? The Mike Jones?
Oh no!
Crazy. It's great. So what are you guys thinking about this Major League Baseball season? Especially your thoughts about it coming in.
Are
you as excited as I am?
Few thoughts. I am as excited, but not for the reasons that you are excited. You think the Yankees are going to win it, or for whatever reason. I don't know. But what happened?
Hey, I'm not saying it. I'm not going to say it. Right now.
Okay, good. Because the O's are in the same division, and I'm pretty sure they're going to repeat as division champs.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying they look tough. They look really, really tough and young. Mm-hmm. And young. They're hitting the ball all over the yard. They got good pitching now all throughout.
Okay.
Man, and they're fast. And I'm telling you, a year of experienced rookies, a year in, it's tough. They look bad. They up and down the lineup is trouble. And they don't have no necessarily like solo, no Sotos or no big name guys, but they guys who they got.
Mm-hmm.
They're some G's. So I'm excited to watch them. I'm also excited to see. Well, I'm always excited to see the Cubs and see what they're gonna do. We're probably gonna. I think the division is kind of for the taking for anybody.
Right.
And it's always like that in the Central. It's always like a kind of knockdown drag out for at least the first half of the year. And then, the teams kind of fall by the wayside after that. Maybe it'd be like it's usually Cincinnati and Pittsburgh at the bottom.
Usually.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They fight it out for the bottom. They fight each other out for the bottom.
Right. So but I'm looking forward to see how that's going to shake out in Milwaukee again, and I'm very excited to know that the Cardinals are going to suck this year. That fills my heart.
There you go.
With
makes you happy, right?
Joy, yeah. Absolutely.
What? Why?
Yeah, I'm a Cubs fan, man. What do you want? That's embedded, bro.
Makes sense.
That's embedded.
All right, so
I get it.
Right? Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, Horace, like how baseball, where's that falling for you? Are you a big baseball guy, or are you just like you like?
Hey, so I'm be honest. So I didn't fall out of love with baseball. I got frustrated with baseball because like I'm a real Atlanta Braves fan, and there was a time and period in there where they just didn't give a damn, bro. Like they just, bro, like they was terrible, bro. Like just year after year after year of tanking. like year after year, bro. And I got so sick of it because I hate y'all. Y'all don't like, even if I know it's 100 games, whatever plus, but I still don't like my team. Every time I check the app, lost. I stopped, paying attention to it. But when they got better, probably about 6-7 years ago, when they made that first little playoff run back, I've been paying attention a lot more.
Keeping your ear to the streets. There you go.
Yeah. So for me this year, like I said, I'm a Braves fan. I know they're gonna win the division. I know, but are you gonna do more? Are you gonna do more? Are you gonna do more? The Stros, can they keep it going? They've had a great run. I hate they guts, but that is a hell of a baseball program. My God,
the organization is definitely turning those around.
You give them. I give them that. I give them that.
Bro, they have a great run, bro. Even though they cheated, that's not lost upon me, guys. They're cheaters, but they didn't take it from them, so it is what it is.
That was our year, bro. That was our year.
They snatched that from the Yankees.
They stole that from the Yankees, and then it's crazy because Dodger fans out here, pissed off about it too. In fact, I went to that game, the first game of the Houston Astros came back out here and played LA after the 2017 World Series. So the energy walking into the stadium was like, fuck Houston, from rip. We had some friends that came with us that they were out in LA doing Delaware, and they was like, hey, we'll be out there around this time. What are you guys going to do? We was like, we're going to go to a Dodger game. And it happened to be that game. And they happened to be Houston fans. So when we sat in Dodger Stadium is in the pavilion, but that's it's the hood. It's the hood. There's a couple of Astro fans walking by. There was people in their face. Fuck you, blowing middle fingers. Boo. We was yelling at poor Michael Brantley. We was all yelling at him. Fuck you, I hate you. People say, I hope your kids die in a car accident. I'm like, oh God, man, chill. You know what I'm saying? But that was the energy in there, man. We had to tell those poor people, man. Shout out to Miguel and Denisha. You know what I'm saying? We had to tell them, hey man, you might want to tear your shirt inside out. And then you can just zip your jacket up because if something happened to you,
I'm gonna have to stump you out too, man. Don't take it personal.
I'm gonna have to kick you a little bit too.
and I told y'all I'm close to the Stros, even though I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And so I have a lot of friends, both of my neighbors, got Stros flags in the yard. It's a real big in San Antonio. There's not a lot of Texans fans. There's a lot of Stros fans.
Astros fans, I'm sure.
I love to see they little, because when they win in, boy, it'd be so many Stros shirts and hats and all that stuff.
Guaranteed.
Soon as they lose.
And that's wild because isn't the Rangers closer to San Antonio than Houston?
No, the Rangers 6 hours, the Stros 3.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense.
They love the Stros here, boy. Big time fans. And I love to see their little hearts break. Because Texas fans in general are some wishy-washy fans, bro. I'm telling you, bro, when I was living, when Alabama lost to A&M, and was it 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? Well, I didn't know that many A&M fans was in San Antonio. Bro, I was like, where y'all come from? Wait, all these hats and they representing and
Hell no.
Okay, that's how y'all do it. Fair weather fans.
Oh,
Spur fans are on the real ones. Spur fans, they the real ones in Texas.
Yeah, you think so? I think so.
That's it. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, other than that, and probably Cowboys fan. There's a lot of real.
But that's
Cowboys
delirium,
fans.
Though. That's a mental health issue. That's mental health. We're not gonna talk. Them folk crazy.
At what point does that? I know that's another question for another show, but at what point does it become domestic abuse? You know what I mean?
What my boy Joe Morley say
every year?
What did my boy Joe Morley say? He put out that video of him at training camp. He was at a Cowboys training camp. He said, "Look at all these Cowboys fans lined up every year. Every year, people line up for disappointment." He was like, He's like, I've seen people line up for video games. I've seen people line up for sneakers, but I've never in my life have I seen this many people line up for disappointment year after year.
Bro, I've had conversations, bro, like how we talk ball on this podcast and we talk on the side and we text on the side, bro. We talk real ball, bro. And it's hard sometimes, bro, to talk with my Cowboy friends because, you know, they so serious. You know what I'm saying? They serious when we talk. Like, you know, I'm listening. I'm like,
oh, this your year
again? They're unreasonable, man. They're unreasonable.
At what point is this?
He burning his my homeboy. Tight, we known each other for years. This man called me, send me video with his Dak jersey on fire.
You that mad?
Fire, bro.
Calm down, bro.
All right,
fire. You could have gave that bit to me. I would have.
Real quick. Hey, you guys gonna go to any games this year with the Orioles?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, Horace, do you ever go to any baseball games?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
do you go to the season games?
Nah.
What do you when you're at those games, what do you normally get to eat?
Oh, man. So I'm old school. So I'm mobile, you know. Gotta give me some peanut. I'm spreading them. I'm throwing them everywhere. I'm throwing them everywhere.
Oh, hell yeah.
A beer.
Number one.
And you know, $10 beer because they crazy expensive. But I do get drunk off those. I don't know, bro. I get drunk off.
It's something in the air, bro. It's something in the air, bro. Because like I don't know how many times I've been to Dodger Stadium and had like one beer and fucking was like, what's going on, bro? Like, whoa, shit.
I get drunk.
I don't know what it is.
But if I'm feeling real spicy, I get some nachos. You know, I'm a nacho guy.
Right on. Hollowpoint, what about you? What's your go-to snack?
Say I get the nuts. You get the peanuts, and then you got to get a beer, and then I'll get a hot dog of some sort. Whether it be like one of their specials, so they have like, you know, crab meat or whatever on it because we're in Baltimore or whatever. They throw some type of special. I'll get a hot dog.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's gotta have the peanuts so you can throw around. No, you don't.
Oh man, I popped that on that too soon. But I had this. I was looking online. I came across this list, and they Trillis.com ranked every major league ballpark about what's the best food there. All right. So I'm not gonna do every team. So obviously, I'm just gonna do I'm gonna count down like the top 10. All right. So this is the according to Trillis.com, the best food at every ballpark. All right. So the first one was that number 10 will be Atlanta, and it's like literally anything from Waffle House. How Atlanta is that?
They have it at the stadium.
I'm assuming they do.
Oh, I'd be asleep. I'd be asleep, bro. Ain't no way.
That's crazy.
Let me get that double waffle.
Way. Bro, come on. Need a waffle bowl.
Okay.
Put the gravy on top.
The gravy on top. Smothered, scattered, smothered, covered. Give me that.
Yeah.
I'll just go to the game. That'd be dope. A Waffle House. I've never thought about that. Waffle House in baseball.
Yeah.
Anything at Waffle House. That's crazy. Number 9, Hollowpoint. Baltimore Orioles, the crab cake.
Yeah, crab cake.
Harris Creek Oyster Bar.
Yeah, that's legit.
Have you had it before?
I have. It's pretty good. I couldn't. I got for a minute. You know, getting old and getting like heartburn and all that stuff. I couldn't eat as much crab cakes and crab dip and all that stuff. But I've since gotten that down to where I can at least try and as long as I have my heartburn medicine.
There you go.
I can try. I give it a go.
Yeah, take it with you. You gotta take it with you.
I can at least get a bite or two in it, but I gotta have help. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. No doubt. They have some of the best crab cakes you're gonna eat. That's for sure.
Horace, would you try that? I've tried it. I love crab. First of all, crab cakes are my favorite.
I don't love crab cakes though. They can keep the sandwich.
You don't need it. Honestly, you don't. You don't need it.
I just want
I want the crab cake. Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't. You don't need it. That's for sure.
Now, this one right here from the Cleveland Guardians is it's one of my favorite snacks of all time. Is grilled cheese sandwich, but to make number 8 on this list, it's crazy. It's a grilled cheese sandwich from Melt at Progressive Field. It's got it. Like, what kind of grilled cheese are you putting in there? Like, what are you putting in it? I need to know
what that is.
I need to know what's in this, and why is it that good, and why is it so good that it's like number 8 on the top down a countdown of lists. Like, wow, that's
because everybody in their inner child loves grilled cheese. Everybody loves grilled cheese.
Oh man, it's gotta be bomb. It's got something's gotta be up. All right, this one
in particular.
The steak sandwich for LaBelle's at Yankee Stadium.
I'm in.
I'm 100% in this.
Yeah, it's a heart attack with a sandwich.
It looks expensive.
It does look expensive. Look about $30.
I would say yes. I would say yes. I would say 100%. This looks very expensive. Like, if I eat this and I die, that means I died at Yankee Stadium. I could die a happy man.
Yeah, I don't know.
That looks bomb.
When they ask you how you want it cooked, you already know it's a little expensive.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You gotta do it one way.
Whoa.
Oh. How much is it?
Now we talking about different labor costs and stuff. Right? How I want it cooked.
I'm looking for one in particular. It better be on this list. If it don't, I'm gonna shout it out. If it don't, I'm gonna shout it out.
All right, this next one is what's it called? Pierogi Hoagie at Manny's Barbecue in PNC Park, Pittsburgh Pirates.
It's pierogi.
Pierogi, okay. Pierogi Hoagie. That makes more sense now.
Pierogi Hoagie at Manny's Barbecue at PNC. I've had
on that.
Have you had it?
Good. Very good.
I love pulled pork though.
More than you like this more than the crab cake?
No.
Okay. So they so Trillis is lying right now.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. They didn't ask the right people for this.
Hey, that's right people.
Yeah.
Hey, that's right people.
I do this. That is a good sandwich though.
It's a good sandwich.
Remember last year when we were on our track, we went to the Cubs.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You did.
That's where I had it.
So this is like a pulled pork sandwich with the coleslaw looks like a pickle on top. That's how you supposed to eat pulled pork. That's 100% how you supposed to eat pulled pork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's be like that. All right, next.
Definitely not better than a crab cake sandwich though.
Not well. I love the way Horace says birria, but the queso birria tacos at Puesto at Petco Park.
Yeah.
Horace is in love.
Look at that.
Yeah. I can see it.
Bro, look at that, bro. Boy, I'm finna go to this spot. Boy, I'm finna make a run. Taco turkey icon.
I can see it.
Let me screenshot this. I want to
if I'm not mistaken,
like
you supposed to dip it in the queso too.
Yeah.
I would. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, look at that, bro.
I don't know how many innings you expected to make it through. How many innings you expected to make it through with these eating this?
I mean, you got to figure out what time the place, what time the snack bar closes, and then get it then. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you ain't driving home.
Yeah.
Hopefully you ain't driving home.
Man, look at that.
That's a messy ride. You hold the asshole the whole
way. That's
San Diego too.
That come with it. Hey,
yeah, man.
It come with it.
You're gonna need a colostomy bag, man.
People go to Taco Bell every day. People go to Taco Bell. They know what time it is. They go anyway.
Number 4 is the carne asada burrito bowl. This is bowl at Mission Street Tacos. I mean, I'm sorry, nachos. Okay. I can't even read today. At Oracle Park, San Francisco.
Yeah.
Same. I like it.
Yeah.
The only difference is it's not as drippy as the other one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you eat it out of a helmet. So that's the cool part too.
So it makes you feel like you're part of the game.
Mm.
But this is more deceptive though, because it's still going to be the same result. And you still, I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like this isn't like an opening ending type of.
I'm gonna make that, bro.
It's like you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna make that this weekend.
There you go. That's more of something you have at home kind of thing. You
to be in close proximity.
Yeah, certain stuff you shouldn't make at a park in front of a lot of people. You know,
there's kids watching
like this, right? You can be farting all over the place, and at a minimum, you're farting all over.
Kind of stop.
Yeah, come on, man. I know what them taco trucks be like, man. I'm telling you.
I looked at this basic ass motherfucker.
I don't want that. What that is?
You showed us all this stuff.
City Field. Leave it to the fucking
here.
Mets. Leave it to the
Get
Mets.
out of here with this.
Leave it to the Mets. What is
It ain't
this?
got nothing on it. It's just a bread. What is this?
Bread with,
Get out of here with that.
I need a Mets fan to chime in the comments right now and let us know, like, what the fuck is this?
It's whack Arnold's is what that is.
I think it looks like someone just shipped in a bunch of Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Probably got one little dry ass pickle on it.
Probably. It's in Queens, so you know motherfucking stingy over there. So like, it's probably half a pickle. And that's probably what you get. $24.
Yeah.
You?
That's the thing. Like, it's a good stadium type food, but it probably costs so much it'll make you mad. It's like, fuck it, I'll just eat some popcorn, man. I'm straight.
$20 plane.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not paying $20 for something I know I can get for $6. You know,
right? You gotta put your own mayonnaise and pickle on it.
There's a principle, yeah. Yeah, they give you the condiment packets like a chunk. Like, get out of here. No, that's how I'm playing this game.
This one right here, we talked about like we talked about eating like before you leave, and you're gonna make that bathroom trip. I'm assuming you eat this right here, and you have to have this like in a VIP or something, because there has to be a bathroom right close by.
No. Hell no.
Close by. I want to try because I like Indian food. I like Indian food, but this right here, bro.
Not at a baseball stadium,
not
bro.
At a baseball stadium. It's like how do they sneak this in here is beyond me.
I'm not even going by that. I'm not even going by that concession stand.
From hot India foods, bro. Like,
that thing. I tasted it. Only because so you got to put it in its proper context. So it be, you know what I'm saying? So like it might get a little chilly, the cloud come over, you might get a little whatever that was, but I'm not big on Indian food. Minnesota Twins, that's actually the first baseball stadium I ever visited.
You're not in your 20s no more, my man. You're not finna eat that and be peaceful. It's not gonna be a peaceful.
I can't. No, like I said, bro, you can't order this and then expect to sit through like the next 4 innings. Any kind of inning. I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And let them run. Let it be a fire. And your stomach gonna fire too. What you gonna do?
I don't like her.
You gotta make decisions. You gotta make decisions.
Crazy.
That's crazy. You want to sit here and watch the rest of this game, or you just want to leak out your butt? I don't know.
Tell me you want.
And in the laziest entry of all time, literally everything. At T-Mobile Park, like
let's
get out of here.
Yeah, like what though? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got a real number one. I got a real number one. So, what is that stadium called? Where the Brewers play? The Brewers got a burger that's made with Krispy Kreme dough.
Oh, okay, like
I'm gonna make one day.
What the you talk like with the what's it called, like the bun? It's the bun. Like the donut's the bun.
It's the bun.
Load Beer Garden in Mobile does that, and it is fucking fire.
I bet,
bro. That is. It is so good. It is. I hold you now. Like all of our listeners back in Mobile, go to Load Beer Garden down there on Joachim and Dolphin, right there on the corner. Get that burger. I think it's called the Sanger, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't had it in a while, but bro, look at my eyebrows. This shit's fucking bomb.
Yeah.
That shit's fire. So I imagine so. Oh no, you don't feel bad at all. You don't feel bad at all. You deserve that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little pat on the back. Step in your stomach.
Is that what it is?
Little pat on the back.
Yeah. It's like a little pat on the back. Step in your stomach. All right. But yeah, that's it, man. Like, but this is lazy. Like you literally everything.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
What did you?
Seattle got some decent stuff, so
right.
It's like it's very disappointing. Right? Yeah. especially for the area in that stadium. They have some good food out there. So they could have done a lot better.
Yeah, like I said, just looking at the list right now, I think Dodgers 22, 20 with the Dodger dog. Yeah, Chronic Tacos is 23. Like, come on, it's like that chicken sandwich, a Dodger dog would beat the crap out of that. Chronic Tacos, they ain't. You know what I'm saying?
That chicken sandwich looks sad, man.
I'm looking at the worst. I have no clue.
Big last and everything, you know.
Who took that picture?
I have no clue. Oh, no. Coors Field has what it was called a Helterburger. I have no clue what it is, right? But I guarantee it's better than that fucking stupid ass chicken sandwich. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's the funny thing too, is no one like the burger typically at a baseball stadium, no one rarely eats a hamburger at a stadium. Like a hot dog or nachos or like even fries, something that you can pull, like chicken. See, like my son.
Chicken tenders,
chicken tenders. He's like, you know, no one gets a burger of any sort, much less it's like a chicken sandwich. So it's like to have those things like a burrito bowl or any kind of beans or any sort is dangerous.
For sure.
And this guy's staying away from it. We're saying that right now. Staying away. Staying away.
So. Don't be scared. Part of the.
I'm scared.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
If I know what an iceberg is, I'm not running into it. I'm just like, I'm going that way. That's how you stay alive.
There you go.
That's how you stay alive, man.
We got a little time, man. Let's talk a little NBA.
Okay.
Hollowpoint. You brought it up, so.
Yeah, man. I did, man.
I brought it up, but we talked about it early in the.
You did, and basically, it's the last, race to the final playoff situation or play-in. There's about 8 games left in the league. The East is pretty much sewn up with Atlanta. I think Atlanta's they can win, I think, one more, and that eliminates Brooklyn. Because the Lakers beat Brooklyn last night, and the Hawks won. So I think if they win one more and Brooklyn loses one more, then the East is all buttoned up. And with Golden State winning, mixed with Dallas beating Houston, because remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but Houston is in the 11th spot. They were 1 game behind Golden State. Now they're 2 games behind, also with 8 games to go. So Houston had just come off of a 10-game win streak that was snapped by Dallas. But yeah, it's been some exciting games, man. Every game you look at has been exciting. The Pelicans are doing work. They're kind of losing right now to the Suns, but the bottom 4, the Suns, the Kings, the Lakers, and the Warriors are putting on some of their best games, even though they don't have they're playing some of their best ball now, which is weird, because if they were to play it earlier, they wouldn't be in this situation. But I think that speaks more to volume to how tough the West is. Everybody's doing their position. OKC's in first. I think Denver, OKC, and Minnesota are all jockeying for 1, 2, and 3. 4 or 5 is like the Pelicans, and who else am I missing? Yeah, Dallas. Yep, Dallas is in there. Dallas just hit it. They're at a good stride too, and then you got teams like I said, like Phoenix, and just trying to get out of that play-in and getting that 6. Because in that 6th seed, you ain't got to worry about a 1-game win and win kind of situation. So it's been really good games. As far as the East is concerned, I don't really see any teams uprooting the top couple seeds. Okay. So Milwaukee and Boston, I don't really see anybody that has been playing well enough to say, oh, you better watch out for that team. Like, remember Miami last year? Oh, yeah. Even if they came in the play and they was limping in, you're like, oh, they look, no. But I was like, oh, no, they start playing well. And if they get a good matchup, and they always play well against Milwaukee.
Oh, they sure do.
They smacked them. They smacked them around. And Milwaukee didn't know what to do.
I'm praying this holds up.
Right.
Right now, Milwaukee's in the 2, and then Miami's in the 7. Yeah.
So this year's Milwaukee, Miami is Atlanta and Boston.
Yeah,
because Atlanta beat them twice in a row, and Atlanta's beat them twice in a row, so they have a good matchup for them, and it's going to be tough to see down the road. I mean, Boston has been tough all year, and they've been the best team in the league all year. And and before playing Atlanta, I was like, nobody wants to see them in a playoff scenario. Oh, yeah. Same thing with Denver. It's like Denver has very few teams that you could say match up with them well. You know what I mean? So it's going to be tough to see. It's going to be interesting to see how, especially in the West, man. There's so many matchups. And shout out to the Pelicans, man, who've kind of been under the radar. Zion ain't even getting no love. He's just all the hate for being overweight. But like when he lose all the weight, now he's balling. Ain't nobody trying to give him no love. So I'm gonna give him some love on here.
That's what's up. Well, that's huge of you.
I see you're working, man.
That's huge of you, bro. That's huge.
Yeah, man. You got. Hey, if I'm gonna give you grief, I'm gonna give you some praise too. That's how I'm fair. I'm fair.
Hey,
I'm fair. I'll say that.
You are that, sir. You are that, sir. Horace, what you think so far of the NBA season?
Yeah, man. The East doesn't really interest me a lot. It's blah. You got Boston. Boston by a mile.
Now,
they up 10 games over Milwaukee. Milwaukee's they're doing okay. They're 6-4, but my boy was saying, Western. I'm very interested. LA Clippers kind of want to see what they're gonna do. You got the Claw, he healthy. Paul George healthy. They won last 6 out of 4 games. Then to keep it in LA, the Lakers 7-3. Their last 10 games, so they're playing great. LeBron played out his mind the other night. But teams like the Lakers worry me because I don't know if what they're trying to do is going to work. We all know they can have a better record. They do. They do a lot of load management. They do a lot of little different things. They don't sometimes play as well as they should, but they turn it on at the end of the season. They did the same thing last year.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but I think it exerts energy out of an older team. So I don't see them going too far unless LeBron can pull off one of his all-timers, which is not out of the question, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm still giving it to Denver, man. I think Denver's gonna come out. Oklahoma and Minnesota. I want to see what the Young Bucks do. I'm not gonna predict them to do much, other than possibly get out the first round. But I'm interested. You got the future, especially OKC. They got a lot of really young talent that's gonna be on display for the world to see. Because OKC don't get a lot of TV time, if we're being honest. So looking forward to them. Them in Minnesota, they don't get TV time.
Well, it's definitely going to be exciting to see the closing of this season of the playoff push. I think we're a little bit over a week away from the close of the season with the NBA. So it's going to be definitely exciting rolling into the playoffs. So I would do my best to watch a little bit more of it as it happens. Any honorable mentions, fellas?
Yes.
I have an honorable mention. Honorable mention. We also saw, because we saw MLB have their opening season, we also had the UFL bust out the spring football season, and you know how we gets down on Truth Be Told is my Birmingham Stallions in championship fashion disposed of the Renegades of the XFL 27-14. But there was two games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday. So it was very entertaining to watch up and down. The defenders couldn't pull off against the Brahmas. The Showboats beat the Roughnecks. But yeah, UFL is here, man. That's XFL and the USFL combined forces to create us a league and for watching spring football.
Hey, how did Destroying do? He's a kicker, and I know you hate kickers.
He's a kicker of the Brahmas, and they didn't kick. I don't think they had kicked. I don't even think they kicked an extra point.
Oh wow!
He threw a touchdown.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He did good. He did good.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
He's a kicker. So whatever.
He's a kicker. All right, I'm just answering that foul. You know what I mean?
I like him. I watched some of his stuff. I watched some of his stuff. The kids love him.
Yeah,
and,
the kids love him.
I appreciate his story and his hustle and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a kicker. So whatever.
Johnny has an embarrassing story about that. So.
Yeah. But yeah, good football to watch, man. If you ain't doing nothing, this weekend was kind of weird because it was so filled with sports. Yeah. That the UFL kind of slid in under the wire. Yeah. But I mean, they're on Fox, so it's not like they're on some Rudy Poot network. So it's definitely a good watch if there's nothing else on. The problem is they caught Final Four and Elite Eight, plus baseball. So it's just
baseball.
They'll get some good weeks where it's just them and where you can kind of focus on them. But I want to give them the honorable mention because go UFL.
Go UFL and go Stallions.
Go Stallions for sure. Back to back. Two time.
Horace, you got the honorable mention, my bro.
I'm gonna go with the Iowa Lady Hawks. Defeated the LSU Lady Tigers. The LSU, that team is extremely talented. There's no way that team should lose a game. Girl for girl, player for player, LSU is stacked. And Iowa is just a very well-coached team. They play very hard. And I'm gonna give them credit, man, because I know a lot of people, some people want to make everything a black and white thing. No, some people just legit don't like LSU. I don't like them. So shout out to Iowa. And I'm gonna bathe in some LSU tears tonight.
Wow.
That's
out of nowhere.
Caught it straight.
That's an RKO. God damn.
LSU women get catching strays too. Is it whoever?
You put that.
Shout out to the queens though, dog. Shout out to the queens, dog.
Yeah,
shout out to the queens, dog. But I don't like I don't like y'all school, but I like y'all individually as women,
right.
and I wish
like when you go into the league, I got you.
Yeah.
There
you go. Yeah. I'm gonna support you in the next level. Level.
Bless. Catching heat rounds out of here, man. That was aggressive.
Yeah.
What did they do to you?
I'm still trying to figure it out, man.
There's a lot to process.
I know.
I don't like them, dog. I don't like LSU, bro. It's real.
Staff, organization, or
real.
Or crew. I know, right? I might have to put it in swap.
I had to tell you about it, bro. One of the worst days of my life, bro. I will never, ever attend an LSU game again, dog. Them folks, dog. No, dog. That's uncalled. Them folks crazy, bro. Them folks out of control, and I don't like them. They deserve. I love it. I can hear their hearts breaking from Baton Rouge in San Antonio, and I'm bathing in it, and I'm loving it. Because they're going to do the same to me.
You got to channel that hate in your heart, man. You got to channel it.
Bro, when we lose, bro, watch how they come at me, bro. Them LSU people going to come at me crazy. I'm telling you. They worse than arguing with me personally. They come at me, they F you, like they be coming at me like we ain't friends, bro. I'm like, hey, we cousins. Come on now. Chill. But yeah, all right, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done with the ladies.
My honorable mention is if you guys follow boxing, Canelo is for the first time in like a very long time is actually fighting another Mexican boxer, and I'm upset. I'm upset about it because it's not who I wanted to be. I want to be David Benavidez. I want him to beat the shot David Benavidez, but he won't. But he. Yeah, you say bless you?
Sounds like he was,
struggling. I just want that matchup, man. I think the boxing world wants that matchup to settle it for good. Like, is this going to be passing the torch, or Canelo solidifying his legacy in boxing? But we want that matchup.
Yeah.
I'm upset on it. Oh well. I'm not gonna go into deep in like Horace. Shout outs, fellas. You got any shout outs?
I want to give a shout out to the OGs, man. Also, just WrestleMania's coming up this weekend. Probably one of my favorite weekends outside the Super Bowl. So shout out to all my friends who are going down that road down to Philly to go to WrestleMania. I would love to be a part. But between my health and other circumstances, I'm gonna have to catch it on another time. So, but yeah, shout out to all my peeps that's going, and shout out to everybody thank you everybody for listening to our podcast, man. We enjoy everybody, all the newcomers. We appreciate you, everybody from the network. Thanks for making us a part of your network. We definitely appreciate you guys, and hope you guys keep listening. So shout out to everybody, all our OGs who've been with us from day one. We appreciate you.
All right, Horace.
Man, shout out to my youngest baby, man. She got a chance to redeem herself. She had an Easter egg hunt at school, and it was a damn disaster. I don't know how she got three eggs. I don't know what the hell.
Oh no,
what's going on? Okay. She be acting shy sometimes, but So we had another one at the house, with the kinfolk, and I'm like, them little aggressive little mofos. I'm like, I'm hyping her up like it's a football game, a basketball game. So like, you gonna go out there and you gonna get the egg. You gonna put them in the bag. You gonna put. Don't let nobody stop you from getting your eggs. She put in work. She put in work.
You need to take her to Mardi Gras Mobile and get her training.
Yes, how you get your training. I gotta take my boy. I definitely gotta take my boys to Mardi Gras because
early.
I don't know. I think honestly, I think Brandon got it in it.
Yeah.
I think Brandon got that Mobile in him. When he was in Mobile, he fit right in. It's crazy. Never met his life, but fit right in with it.
Paul ain't got the hustle yet. So I think I got to take him down there just so he can see it. You know what I mean? Then he'll get it.
Yeah.
But yeah. He look at it. He's like, so what you gonna get it, man? All right. But yeah, he'll get after it if he need to. But he only turns it on and off when necessary. It ain't just on and stuck. That's his problem. Like, dude, there you go. When it's up, it's stuck, man. Every time. Ain't no turn it on and off. It's either hustle or we not.
Yeah, no in between.
But yeah.
No in between.
Yeah, that's it, man. No in between at all.
No in between. My shout out is gonna be shout out to all of our day one listeners. Shout out to all our listeners. Shout out to our new listeners. Shout out to everybody helping us grow on this podcast side. Shout out to the people who are subscribing right now to us on YouTube, like we asked. Appreciate you,
sir. Appreciate you.
Hey, shout out to High Hopes softball, man. We suffered our first loss a couple weeks ago.
No.
But because we are upset with I guess they don't. I don't know. They played with this against the pitcher before, and then apparently he's an asshole. So fuck that guy. My people who listen,
it's real.
My people who listen, my teammates who listen will know what I'm talking about, and I expect them to, appreciate that. They'll appreciate that come Wednesday. Yeah, they appreciate it come Wednesday. So fuck that guy. But we bounced back. We bounced back the following week. We destroyed the next team up, and then we play again on Wednesday. We're gonna kick somebody else's ass until we get back to that team, and we're gonna beat the crap out of them. I made it personal. Right. Let's get it. I don't know why. I made it personal. So yeah. So other than that, man, shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody, bro. Everybody except Diddy. Everybody except Diddy.
We made it so close. We were almost there. We were almost there.
Hey, shout out to the Elite Sports Network and for having us as being a part of this. We appreciate you guys letting us be a part of this network. We appreciate the growth that we're seeing. Being with you guys. We hope you making you guys grow too. So we're gonna keep doing this thing, rocking this thing until the wheels fall off. So I think that's it. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, man.
You guys got anything else?
That's it, man. Appreciate it.
All right. So
Roku.
Oh yeah, Tuesdays. Catch us Tuesdays, 3 and 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay, make sure you check us out on Roku on the Roku channel. We'll drop that description below too. So for Horace, for Hollowpoint, for our boy White Mike, we are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Rest in peace, Kobe. Peace.